The Sound of Music, Part 1. Evelyn Glennie Listens to Sound Without Hearing It. An inspirational real-life story written by Deborah Cowley. In the middle of a bustling rush hour crowd, on the platform of an underground train station in London, a slight girl stands, nervous yet excited. She's just 17. But the journey ahead is anything but ordinary. It's her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music. But this isn't just the story of a talented student. It's the story of Evelyn Glennie, a girl who couldn't hear, yet went on to become one of the greatest percussionists the world has ever seen. Her hearing loss was slow, creeping in silently. Her mother still remembers that moment clearly. When 8-year-old Evelyn was called to play the piano and didn't respond, she hadn't heard them. It was then that the truth began to unfold. By the time Evelyn turned 11, her grades had dropped. A visit to a specialist confirmed the worst. Nerve damage had left her severely hearing impaired. Doctors recommended hearing aids and a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black, Evelyn would later say. But Evelyn wasn't ready to give up. She was determined to live a normal life and follow her passion for music. One day, she saw a girl playing a xylophone, and something clicked. She wanted to try it too, while most teachers doubted her. One man believed, percussionist Forbes. He told her something unusual. Don't listen through your ears. Try to sense it some other way. So he tuned 2 large drums to different notes. And something magical happened. Evelyn began to feel the music. The higher drum from the waist up. The lower drum from the waist down. She discovered that sound had a presence. One she could sense through her body. With hard work and an open mind, she trained her body to listen. She learned to feel notes in her skin, her fingertips, her cheekbones, even through her bare feet on wooden floors. And from that moment on, there was no turning back. By 16, she was touring the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in its history. Evelyn Glennie had arrived. She moved from orchestra work to solo performances, winning top awards, including the Royal Philharmonic Society's Soloist of the Year. Yet she remains humble. If you work hard and know where you are going, you'll get there. And she did. Today, Evelyn Glennie is the world's most sought-after percussionist, a master of over 1,000 instruments, with a hectic international schedule. But what's most intriguing is how she functions so effortlessly. Without hearing, she never misses a word in conversation. She watches lips, yes, but also expressions, the eyes, the whole face. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she jokes. She speaks clearly, thanks to the hearing she had until age 11. And somehow, she even learned French and basic Japanese. As for music, she says it pours through every part of her body. When she plays, it tingles in her skin, her hair. She feels it through the drumsticks, the floorboards, the very air around her. Audiences are mesmerized. Critics and musicians alike praise her. Master percussionist James Blades once said, "God may have taken her hearing, but he gave her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels, far more deeply than any of us." Evelyn is a workaholic, she admits. She works harder than most classical musicians. And she gives back, performing in prisons, hospitals, and teaching young musicians. And Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children calls her a shining inspiration for deaf children. Evelyn Glennie has done more than most people twice her age. She's brought percussion to the front of the orchestra, and brought hope to millions. To every person who has ever faced a disability, to everyone who has ever struggled with doubt, Evelyn's life says, if she can do it, I can too. Evelyn Glennie, the woman who listens with her body and plays with her soul. This is the sound of determination. This is the sound of Evelyn Glennie. Thanks for watching.